Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, to teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. I'm coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. So it's going to be going into prepare your minds, man. You know, basically the year is 2024, and a lot of shit has already taken place. And the first few weeks, man, we only really barely a week and a half in now. Alright, a week and 2 days. But so much has already taken place, and so much is set for planned for this year. You know, you had the BRICS currency taking over, so-called staged alien invasion with Project Blue Beam. Alright, the economy collapsing, civil war from the election and all that, whatnot. Many things are gonna are set in place for this year now. Okay. So with that, I just wanna drop a little quick hit in transit on pretty much preparing your minds. Alright. Get started. Starting in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40. It says, and so it says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle." Alright, so we're hearing the word, hearing the warning from the Lord, YAHAWASHI. He said, make you ready to thy battle. And thy is talking about someone specifically, so it's talking about Jacob. You know, going into Jacob's trouble. Make you ready to thy battle, to your battle. Get ready for your battle. Jacob's trouble. It says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So in those evils, you have to be like pilgrims upon the earth, man. You know? Not really having a place to lay your head, traveling to and fro, being always on the move, you know. And the Lord gonna direct our paths for us to go certain places, man. And we're gonna have us out on missions in this time. And you got like the book of Eli. In that time of trouble, he was as a pilgrim and he was going places. He had places to be. He had missions to accomplish for the Lord. You know, he had an objective and a goal. He wasn't just sitting around being homeless, chilling. No, man, the Lord gonna be giving out assignments. The Lord gonna say, go over here. I got somebody that needs to be saved over here. Or I got somebody that needs to hear the word over here. You know, go over here and deliver this brother out of a FEMA camp. You know, whatever it may be. But you ain't gonna just be sitting around with your hands up your asses. You ain't gonna be, damn sure ain't gonna be in the crowds like everybody else. Alright? We're servants of the Lord. You know, we got certain things set in play for us that we just don't quite understand or know about yet. Okay? It says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So you gotta be ready to go. Up and moving, man. Okay? Book of Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, and evil and only evil behold is come. Okay, so it's only evil coming, man. It says the end is come, the end is come. Alright, you got the homeless people in the movies on the side of the roads with a sign saying the end is near. Okay, this ain't those guys represent the prophets, man. The Lord said, Scripture say he has chosen the poor of this world rich in faith. Alright, the end is near, man. And what did Nate of YAHWASHI call GMS? The bum camp. You know? So the end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. So the end is here, man. It's watching for us. All right, it's over. It's hanging over our shoulders, man. You can't escape it. There's a lot of things set to take place this year, man. All right, and you just gotta be prepared spiritually for it. The Lord gonna take care of us, man. You know, shit hit the fan. You don't wanna let your mind just freak out. Scripture talks about, matter of fact, let me grab it. Not haste. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2 and verse 2. Set thy heart aright, meaning your mind. Get your mind right. Straighten your mind out, man. Gird up the loins of your mind. It says, and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble. So when shit hits the fan, don't be trying to make haste, man. Oh, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. No. Calm yourself, man. Okay, handle business. I was actually at work yesterday, and I was delivering. Man, I thought shit hit the fan, man. I was delivering, and my phone went out. You know, my phone service went out, but I still had data and all that, whatever. But none of the apps were working. Google wasn't working. Messenger wasn't working. None of those things were working for me. And then I went to go use this technology thing to open up the locker. It was like a computer-based thing to open up a locker in these apartments. And when I get to it, it says it's down. System is down. There's no service. And I say, oh shit! Did a cyber attack just take place? You know, I go to text. You know, I go to text and want to see if their phone working, but the text didn't go through. And I'm like, oh hell nah. But you know, eventually I got a phone call. You know, I called somebody and you know that confirmed there was no cyber attack. So, but the feeling of just thinking that, you know, I felt my bones ready to shake, but I you know, I reassured myself. I said, all right, I gotta act wisely. I gotta move wisely. You know, people gonna start freaking out, and you know, at any moment. Because what happens when the cyber attack takes place? People start losing their shit, man. You know, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. People get stuck in an elevator. You actually had a instance where it was like a blackout or whatever up north, and I'm saying up north, like up north. So like up north of the country, America, like one of the northern states. I don't remember which, but they were in an elevator and they got, you know, it was a blackout or whatever. People got stuck in the elevator. People got stuck in the subways, and you know, people was flipping out. Because what? We're constantly being threatened with a cyber attack, constantly being threatened with a EMP to shut down all electronics and whatnot, man. You know, a lot of people gonna die if EMP takes place, if an EMP takes place, a lot of people gonna die, man, in the first hour or so, because people are gonna lose their shit. Things that keep these people stable, imagine taking away from them, you know, a bunch of them at once. What happens then? It's like an experiment, you know. It's a jungle, man. It says, I want to drop down. To verse 13. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. So destruction be unto him that's faint-hearted. If you're afraid, you're scared, you weak-minded, shit hits the fan and you start pissing yourself and running to the Edomites and whatever, guess what? It says, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. You don't believe, so the Lord ain't gonna defend you. You know, and it constantly reminds me of this instance where it was in fact, I can actually grab it. Alright, so the book of Jeremiah. I believe this is the one. Let's see. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 26, and we'll start at verse 20. It says, "And there was also a man that prophesied in the name of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, Uriah, or it says Urijah, but I'll just say Uriah. Uriah the son of Shemaiah of Kirjath Jearim, who prophesied against this city and against this land, according to all the words of Jeremiah." Okay, so he came about, he had the truth, according to all the words of Jeremiah. So it says, and when Jehoiakim the king with all his mighty men and all the princes heard his words, the king sought to put him to death. But when Uriah heard it, he was afraid and fled and went into Egypt. So he was afraid, man. He was faint-hearted. Okay, he was faint hands, weak knees, and fearful. You know, it's like a man just walking by, seeing a prophesy during the highways and hedges, and him not being fully persuaded in his own mind and counting the cost, getting out there and doing it. And then when that persecution arises, immediately offended, man. You're ready to get missing. You know, you gotta remember, the Lord said, the scripture say He commanded us to be strong and of good courage. Okay, that's a commandment. You breaking the commandment when you get fear-hearted. It says, but when Uriah heard it, he was afraid and fled and went into Egypt. And Jehoiakim the king sent men into Egypt, namely Elnathan the son of Achbor, and certain men with him into Egypt. And they fetched forth Uriah out of Egypt, so they found him, and brought him unto Jehoiakim the king, who slew him with the sword, and cast his dead body into the graves of the common people. So look, he was buried with the common people. That's a sign to show you that he was, no different from them. Scripture said, you're going to be appointed your lot with the unbelievers. If you fall out, you can't keep, you end up falling out or giving up on this truth. You can be appointed your lot with the unbelievers. You're going to be just like them. So he was buried with the common people. It says, nevertheless, the hand of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, was with Jeremiah, that they should not give him into the hand of the people to put him to death. So the Lord was with Jeremiah, man. But this man he got afraid, and he fled. And therefore the Lord couldn't defend him. You didn't believe in the Lord. How the Lord going to defend you? You don't even believe in him. He made haste in the time of trouble. And you don't want to make haste in the time of trouble. Some shit takes flight or happens, like the thing they say happened in Miami. The aliens walking around and shit, and people were flipping out and shooting at them, but they were pretty much like holographic, which if you go and check my Instagram page, I put a video up where this guy explains how he was exposing their plans for 2024, and explains how they want to do a holographic alien invasion, like Project Bluebeam in the sky in the year 2024, which is what we're in now. In the beginning of the year, you got aliens walking around. Okay, I seen another video when you had something in the sky. It looks like a bright light, pretty much light. It almost looked like a sun, man. At nighttime, rising up in the clouds. Okay, so you got a lot of things, a lot of unearthly things going on right now. It says, oh, that was it on that. Let me grab this and close out with this. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small. So don't be ignorant of anything, man. Whether it be a big thing or a small thing. Pay attention always, And that way you can avoid danger. The scripture calls us watchmen. If you're a prophet, if you're prophesying, doing the work of the Lord, you're a watchman. Okay, that means you're watching out for the things that's to come. You're warning the sheep. And if you're seeing some shit like what's been happening lately, say the aliens weren't attacking anybody or doing anything. They say it looked like they were lost. Okay. Now, why the hell aliens, if it was if they were real, pull up and just start walking around without an objective, with no objective. Just walk around in vain inside of a mall. You know, you had cops already lined up, cutting off the perimeter. This was staged, man. Okay? Ain't no way that all them damn cops gonna get there that fast just to cut off a mall. How long were the damn aliens, so-called aliens, walking around the mall for? An entire day? You know, this had to be strategized and planned out. You know, and the story behind it was a bunch of teens fighting. How many fucking cops are gonna pull up for a group of teens fighting? There's no need. There's never ever even been a time where those many policemen pulled up for a riot. Not even a riot, man. You never had that many for a riot. You never had that many for teens fighting on site. But hey, you know, this devil gonna reveal what he wants to be revealed. You got some guy coming out in a video talking about what actually happened, so-called, and then he comes out with another video saying he didn't do it. These things are traps and setups, man. You know, saying he wasn't even at the mall, he didn't see anything take place, he didn't see nothing happen. Okay, he was just claiming the claim that he made first. All right, talk about nobody talking about it, so I'm just gonna say it. Okay, that guy was set up, man. Okay, he probably wasn't even he probably really wasn't there. You know, but he was told to say that and then told to disclaim it. You know, and then you got people saying, "Oh, somebody shut him up? Did somebody shut him up?" Oh no, you know, it's all too fucking. There's no such thing as coincidence, but it's all too plain, man. You got to see through this devil. So he's called the devil, deceiver. You know, for good reason. Scripture say he was wiser than Daniel. You know, so you have to be careful when dealing with this devil, man. Things he's putting in front of your face is just these things are usually illusions and facades to get you going, man, towards the will that he wants you to accomplish, towards his will. But I truly hope this lesson was edifying to you. Acumen, Agwath, listen and truly sincerity. To next semester, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.